Hey everybody, how's it going? Something I want to talk about today. Body filler. Plastic filler. Bondo. Whatever you call it. We all use it if we're restoring our cars in our garage or if you're doing it for a living. Many companies out there. There's the 3M Bondo stuff that everyone kind of knows. You can probably get it for like 12 or 13 bucks a gallon at Walmart. Not that I ever used it lately, but once back when I first started, it was kind of crappy. There's Evercoat, U-Pol, USC, or UCS, or well, I think it's USC, whatever. Transtar, the Eastwood stuff that I've taken a shine to, the Custom Shop from TCP Global. A lot of stuff out there. I've tried the Evercoat Rage so far, not the Rage Gold, just the regular Rage. I liked it. Bought a gallon of the U-Pol Featherweight Gold. Love this stuff. Priced very fairly. But what's the difference between premium fillers and the, I guess, normal, everyday filler you find in like your auto parts store or, you know, the 3M Bondo stuff or whatever you have it? When I bought the little quart from O'Reilly's, I forget what it's called, like Finish Pro or Pro Finish or something like that, Master Finish, I don't know. It had just like a couple of things to say. It said, you know, the mixing ratio, what to prep the surface with, take it to metal, yada, 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 yada. Premium fillers just happen to have a lot more on the can and seem to have more features than the normal body filler. For example, smooth, lightweight, and extremely easy to spread. I can agree with that. Sandable, tack-free after 15 minutes. That varies. Easy sanding even the next day. That's very true in the case of this filler. Stain-free and bleed-through resistant. Normal, cheap body filler does not say that. Adheres to galvanized steel, aluminum, and most plastics. The cheap filler did not say that. Non-porous, no shrinking or pinholes. I agree with the no shrinking. I do not agree with the no pinholes. That happens once in a blue moon for me. Maintains corrosion protection systems. The cheap filler doesn't even say anything about that. Use under all paint systems. The other filler does not say anything about that. That's basically your premium filler. Now, granted, this is a European style, so I'm pretty sure the Evercoat Rage Gold is a lot different. And this is the stuff I've been using. I'm probably gonna buy. Where was I? This is the stuff I've been using. I'm gonna buy another gallon of it because I've got like maybe a quarter of a teaspoon left, and that's not gonna fly. Let's see here. Yeah. Cheap Bondo versus expensive Bondo. Plastic filler, whatever you want to call it. What are your thoughts on it? The second thing I would like to address, what do you mix it on? I've had people tell me for a while that cardboard is evil, that you need to buy a Bondo board, you need to get yourself a piece of glass, you need to get those tear-off sheets. Well, this is my argument. I've been using cardboard. Now, supposedly the benzoyl something or other leaches into the cardboard, and it basically screws you. Okay, and that the filler's gonna fall off the car, and I've heard all these other horror stories, and you know, this, that, and the other. I've been using cardboard for ever since I started, and I've never had one comeback. Not one. Now, because of that RX-8 door that I will show you in the next video on another subject about body filler, but we'll get to that in a minute. I pulled off the piece of glass, and I've been using this to mix on. Granted, I don't have any cleanup thinner, so I can't really show you, but I can see the benefit of mixing on glass. You can, you know, flip it upside down and make sure you got, you know, all of your hardener and filler mixed together. But cardboard doesn't cost me anything. Bear in mind, I order everything. I have it shipped to me, and I get tons of these cardboard boxes. So, to me, why am I going to throw this cardboard out? It works. I haven't seen any of the leaching problem. I haven't seen any of the just things that they say is going to go wrong. I mean, there's a lady that I painted her car last year, and I used a piece of cardboard and I filled the door and just kind of made it look a little bit better. She still bombs around in it, and I don't see any problems with it. I don't see any delamination happening. I don't see any leaching or, you know, whatever they were talking about. So I think that statement is false. But what's your opinion? I think that the paper tear-off sheets, those onion skins piece of paper, I think it's a good idea because you constantly have a clean, let's call it a Bondo palette. But the problem with that is that it's an ongoing cost. Now, for, you know, a piece of glass, you know, I got this off a scrap door. It didn't cost me anything. Granted, it cost me cleanup thinner. You know, after you're done spreading, you have to clean it off really fast or whatever else. But I've been using cardboard for a while. I've said it in a past video, and I'll say it again. I've learned a lot of stuff from Pete, Southwest Rod and Custom DIY Auto School. That's where I learned a lot of stuff from, and took some of his information and kind of made it into my own, and found stuff that works for me and all of that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm getting tongue-tied. It's a busy day right now. But that's my thoughts on the premium filler. I prefer that over the cheaper stuff because it seems to have a little more qualities to it, I guess you would say, and it spreads easier. It seems to be a little thicker. It seems to go a lot farther than the cheaper filler that I've used before. And then eventually we will get into the topic of polyester glazing putty as well as polyester primer, which that's another day and another story. So yeah, those are my thoughts on filler. What do you use to mix it on? What filler do you use? What filler do you hate? What filler have you had fantastic experience with? Leave it all in the comment section below. If you made it through this whole way, do thumbs up the video, hit that subscribe button up top or down below, wherever it may be. YouTube changed their format again, so stop that, seriously. If you wish to connect with me socially, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Tumblr, and Blogger. All the respective links can be found down below. And as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Let's get moving on the Bondo talk, yeah? I'd like to know what you're all using, what your thoughts are, and all that stuff. Alright, see you guys.